Welcome.
All right, hello, friends. Brian here from the Wilson Family Lights. It's Thursday, July 2nd. Hope everybody's having a marvelous day. I was just downstairs finishing up a hack the prop DIY project that we're going to release tonight. We did an air horn style jump scare element. Figure we can scare the bejesus out of the beggars. So I got a question. I was reading an article on, might have been the Haunt Forum. I'm not 100% sure which social media account it was on. But someone had asked if you or me or anybody who is into extreme Halloween and Christmas decorating. In other words, the type of stuff that we talk about all the time where, you got 100,000 Christmas lights out, you've got, 50 or 60 blow molds, you've got music, you've got video, you've got a radio station. I mean, really going all out, kind of like what we do at the Wilson Family Lights. And whether they do it only when they have kids, or do they continue to do it after their kids have grown up and basically moved on? Not necessarily moved out, but no longer have any interest in the display. I never really thought about it, to be honest with you, but after reading this string of question and responses, it kind of dawned on me that I'm in that position now. I have 6 kids and I have 1 left. My youngest are twins, they're 21. My son moved out, hence I now have my massive man cave that I have all my different Halloween stuff in and my 52,000 guitars and everything else. I'm in an efficiency apartment style office up above my garage. But getting back to what we were talking about, I'm going to do this until I can't anymore. I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy building the props. I enjoy the process of trying to figure out what to do each year, because we don't do the same exact thing every year. While it's a walkthrough typically, it's not always the same setup. I add in, 4 or 5 props at minimum every year to my Christmas and my Halloween. And then I'll also add in various new musical and video sequences. It's kind of my hobby, so to speak. I mean, other than my guitars and cigars stuff I do, decorating's it. Those are really my 2 biggest hobbies. And I have been doing it for 18 years, not for myself, somewhat for my family, but for the kids that come through and the families that come through, and seeing the joy and seeing their reaction, that's what motivates me. And then about 10 years ago, actually a little bit longer than that, about 14 years ago, we added in our charity drive that happens during our Christmas and Halloween event. Back in Massachusetts, we were asking for mittens and hats and boots and coats and those types of things for children whose parents, one or both, were affected by HIV. I got kind of involved with them through work, and then through a friend of mine who was a oncology nurse. Sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet. I've been doing all kinds of things at Mass General Hospital, and it was something that they did. I thought it was a great idea, so we got involved. We moved down here to Florida, And the first year we were here, my daughter comes up to me and goes, "What are we going to do for giving away the stuff this year? No one needs boots and mittens." And it kind of dawned on me, yeah, that wouldn't be very good. So she suggested that we get involved with one of the animal shelters in the area. So we did that. We've been doing it for Sophie's Circle for the past 10 years. So some years it's a big hit, other years not so much. And I understand that that's kind of how the thing works, ebbs and flows with the economy and everything else. So personally, my motivation is A, the reactions of the kids, the reactions of the families. I have some of my fondest memories of my father specifically and my mother of putting up lights and going out and seeing lights as a kid. So I always wanted to have that ability to kind of pass that on to my kids as well as other people's family. And then my second motivation personally is for our charity that we do every year. Like I said, some years have been more successful than others, but any year that we can do anything. If I'm given 2 bags of food and, excuse me, 3 leashes, that's helped some pet somewhere. So it's all worth it in the end. So, all right. So I'm just curious. Drop a comment. Why do you do it? Do you do it for your family? Do you do it for you? Does it keep you out of the bar so you're not sucking down wobbly pops all the time? What's your motivation? Curious to see what people do. All right. Thanks. Brian here from the Wilson Family Lights, and we will see you in the fog.